Hello, loyal fans and subscribers. Ninamori Fanboy here. I know it's been a while since my last battle, but I haven't had a battle in a very long time. A good battle, anyway. A battle worth saving. Other than, Battle Spot, but that's a whole nother topic that I've seemingly been avoiding and will continue to avoid, because I finally have a 6-on-6 battle against someone named Shit. I'm just going to say now that this is a very long battle. You'll probably be able to tell by the length of the video. I think this was a total of 54 turns, so it was quite an epic return to the battling scene. And as you saw by the team, I actually trained a Swampert. I trained this before the release of the information of the new Megas, so this Swampert actually won't work as a Mega Swampert, which, whatever. Because it's, like the name said, it was in before the remakes, so that's all good. Okay, I led with Swampert, he himself with Leavanny, which I have never ever seen. It has access to Sticky Web, which, now that I know that, I may actually use one, because that's pretty epic in itself. I didn't know what it was going to do. It went for agility, so I figured it would try to do something, but it actually just baton passed. Apparently that thing has access to some pretty epic moves. Anyway, he also has a Delphox on his team, which is kinda, cool. But he has this item called a Keyberry that raises his defense. Oh, where in the world did you get that, man? I've never even heard of that. So I switch in on this thinking I can tank anything, but it goes for Will-O-Wisp, unfortunately. This is such a weird Delphox. I mean, it's probably the quote-unquote standard Delphox, but, I don't make my Pokemon like that, so I have no idea what's happening. I guess this guy's whole team is just weird, now that I think about it. The Leavanny, this Delphox, you'll see another member of the team is not common. I go for Curse. As I said, this Swampert won't work well as Mega Swampert, because, that gets Swift Swim and whatnot. This is a Curse Swampert, so it's very bulky and very slow. It's even slower with the Sticky Web. So he takes my leftovers. Fantastic. I go for another Curse, thinking that maybe after negating the burn at +2, I can KO it with Earthquake. But I cannot, because as you'll see... Oh wait, maybe that's later in the battle. Because yes, this is a very long battle. I figured after being behind so much, because I'm just unable to predict what he was going to do, that there's no way I could win. I mean, right here, at neutral attack, I only did half to his Delphox. I've never seen a defensive Delphox. Then again, I've never seen a Delphox that wasn't my own, so I guess I'm not too surprised, but I mean, I kinda am surprised. Whatever. I almost take out the Delphox, so I've seen Wish, Mystical Fire, and I think that's all I've seen from the Delphox so far. I didn't think he had Protect, but he does. So this burn is wearing me down, and it's right about here that I remember I have Florges on the team. So I can actually not only wish some health back, but also get rid of the burn. But I don't think I go for it right away. Okay, he goes for Wish again. I go for Earthquake again. Don't take him out, I don't think, no. I figured the Protect there. I mean, he could attack me too. I survive with 1 HP, then switch out, predicting either the Protect or he could even go, like I said, for an attack. And he actually goes for an attack, I believe. Yes, Mystical Fire, lowering my special attack, which doesn't matter because I wouldn't try to fire a Moonblast at that thing anyway, because it's so bulky. Which, I never thought I would say that about a Delphox, but it's true. Or, I'm sorry, not Delphox. Ecleon is its name. Alright. Protect there. I believe I go for aromatherapy. Yes. Heal that burn. Then, part of the reason this is such a long battle is because there's stalls going on at certain times. They don't last very long because it's a lot of mind games, like when I'm able to switch back into Swampert to regain the health. Goes for Will-O-Wisp, which is unfortunate because I just aromatherapied. So I'll wish here, and I'm pretty sure he predicts I'm going to go into Swampert to recover health, so he's going for an attack. So I switch out to someone else, I believe my Aurorus. Yes. There's nothing else I can really switch into Delphox. Into the New World comes in, facing Ecleon. Mystical Fire is neutral, but I shouldn't do too much. Unfortunately, I am a special attacker, so that special attack drop is going to matter. Now I'm back at full, though, so it's kinda good. Fortunately, he doesn't go for Protect there, otherwise he would have seen what I'm about to do, which is T-Wave. Cripple that Delphox. I suppose Toxic would be good, but apparently I don't have Toxic on this team. That's a pretty crippling flaw that I've discovered after one use, because I've only used this team once. Actually, no, I had a double battle at one point, but like I said, it wasn't very good, so I didn't even save the battle. I fortunately switched out there. I don't remember why, but it's good I did, because he got that on the field, and now I got Florges, which can tank anything it has, and hit it hard with Moonblast. Apparently I set up a layer of spikes somewhere along the line. He misses with Stone Edge, perfect. You'll see there are pretty substantial hacks on both sides, though, so he will return the favor later. We're on turn 17 of 54, so sit back and relax. As I said, I might have not said that. I kind of planned to say that at the beginning, because, I mean, you know this is a long battle, so there's no reason for me to say it, but whatever. Yeah. He goes for another Stone Edge, thinking that, I don't know what he's thinking. I could have taken him out there, but I went for the Wish to recover some hit points left. I don't think I revealed I had Protect, but in the same situation with him, when people have Wish, they assume that they also have Protect. That's something I've discovered from this situation. Now I think I go for Moonblast again, even though it's pretty obvious that he's going to switch out. Actually, it wasn't too obvious because, you know, he'll come back in to the spikes, so whatever. I mean, he might have Drain Punch, that's true. I kind of forgot that detail, but whatever. We'll come to that bridge. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. This Delphox comes back in, and it's actually such a pain to deal with because it's so bulky, and it has leftovers. And it has Mystical Fire to lower special attack, because I guess that's a guaranteed lowering special attack every time. And Will-O-Wisp to burn any physical attacker, but he went for the burn on Flower Power, even though he knows I have aromatherapy, and he knows I'm special, so I don't really know why he did that, but whatever. Now I withdraw for I don't even know who. Oh, Swampert. Okay, I banked on him being fully paralyzed there, that's right. Because I knew I wouldn't have another true chance to switch into his, because it's so unpredictable with this guy, I've guessed. So I was just banking on the paralysis, and it paid off. Otherwise, you know, it's so unpredictable, I can't really judge what's gonna happen and when. He withdraws. I'm pretty sure that paralysis Delphox would have still outsped me. But, whatever, because, you know, he had a sticky web up, but whatever. We both switched, and it's pretty unfortunate that I'm matched up against this thing, but as you can see, this Leaf Blade doesn't do too much damage. Just a little over half, and this Thunder Wave is pretty crippling. If I would have known he'd stay in or whatever, I guess I would have... No, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I go for Protect here, thinking he'd go for another Leaf Blade. But he doesn't hard switch. He baton passes, no changes, into Victory, whom is this Braviary, who is someone else that I've never seen used, ever. And it has superpower. Why wouldn't it have superpower to one-shot the ice rock dinosaur thing that I've come to enjoy? Thank you, Braviary. The good thing about that is that I believe it's choice banded. Could be scarfed, but I think it's banded. You can see withdraws right there. And I think at this point I set up my other layer of spikes. Yeah, it looks like I only have one. Okay, now I set up my second one. I'm only able to set up 2 in the battle. And that was the second one. So as you can imagine, I switch out right now, because I don't want to be matched up against Ecleon with Skarmory. So I send in my go-to Firepower, who's actually pretty, how do I want to put it? Pretty invaluable in this battle, I guess, is the best way to say it, because I can just switch into this Delphox, who is such a problem unexpectedly. I might have to rework my Delphox to make it like this, but no. I like mine just the way it is. Because, you know. I mean, Delphox can actually do quite a bit of things, even though it's overlooked a lot. But, like I said, I like mine, and, I don't really like his. It's too annoying. And I don't think he planned it that way. He just happened to take my leftovers, and now it's so bulky that nothing I can do can touch it. I can't switch in. The only thing I have is Swampert, and he can burn Swampert, because he's faster, because he's not paralyzed. Is he? Okay, he is paralyzed also. But the sticky web's up, and I think he might still outspeed me, because Swampert's very slow. Like I said about the whole not being able to be used with Mega Swampert because of the Swift Swim thing. And now we're still in a stall battle that... okay, finally he withdraws the Ecleon for Jenny. I don't know what I do here. Moonblast, alright. Should do a decent amount. It does not. And the wish comes true. And I'm burnt. This isn't looking good. Actually, what can Leavanny do to me? Nothing. It's probably just going to baton pass nothing again. A Leaf Blade, because I guess he hasn't realized I'm physically defensive. Yeah, that was a critical hit even. So, provided he doesn't get another critical hit, I should be able to survive this turn, wish all my health back, and, you know, he could even be paralyzed this turn, but he's not fully paralyzed. So, provided he doesn't get a critical hit, I should survive here. Oh, another critical hit, whatever. I'm not too far behind. I think I'm at 4, he's at 5 maybe. I can still come back from this, guys. Have faith. I got my wish up, and I figured he'd switch out once I sent in my Delphox. So that was my plan, to scare him off so I could get my health onto my Swampert. And as you can see, it paid off quite handsomely because that's exactly what happened. he didn't hard switch, he baton passed, which could have backfired because he could have been fully paralyzed, but whatever. This is the thing I was talking about. His Greninja is not only not protean, but it's physical. Yeah. Holding a Lychee Berry. Yeah. He just happened to survive with like 1 HP, and then he was at +2. Still didn't KO me with the Night Slash, which just goes to show Swampert's bulk. So, yeah. I really like this Swampert. It unfortunately went down to this Braviary's U-turn, but he played a pretty pivotal role in the battle, so thank you, Swampert. Sends in the paralyzed Jenny again. Now I only have 3 Pokemon left, I believe. And one is Venusaur, though, which is good, because I can scare this thing out. I think to Braviary. Oh no, Ekleon, right. Which is actually better, because it, Mystical Fire it's super, but it's halved, so I think it just does neutral damage. I think that's how Thick Fat works. After all this time, I still don't know. You'd think I would, but I don't. Yeah, Sludge Bomb did nothing. That Delphox is way too bulky. 2 Sludge Bombs. Can't take it out. Mystical Fire. Lower my special attack. I know the Protect is coming, because he's got leftovers. So this is just a terrible situation. We're going to have to stall again. Stall battle going on. And as you can imagine, he's never going to be fully paralyzed. So I just send in my own Delphox because, why not? I knew he'd Protect there. It fails. I guess I could have stayed in with Venusaur because I didn't predict he would Protect twice in a row. I don't know why I thought that wouldn't work, but it clearly did. That was really idiotic on my part. My Psyshock is the best thing I have, because he's got Psyshock, Flamethrower, Grass Knot, and Magic Bounce, so, not really good match against this Delphox. And again, he's not very good against me either, so I'm just trying to hit him with Psyshocks. Fortunately, he was fully paralyzed when he tried to Protect right there, but I knew right that was the end of my luck streak, so I figured he'd Protect again, so I switched right out into Venusaur, the Flower. Back when he was named the Flower. Actually changed his nickname to a much more fitting nickname in my opinion. But he doesn't go for Protect. He goes for Mystical Fire, not Fire Blast. So we're right back in the same exact boat. He's going to Protect. He's going to lower my special attack. He's going to keep recovering with these leftovers. It's just never ending with this Delphox. I never figured Delphox would be such a problem. Fortunately, I predicted it and went for Synthesis, but still. Holy cow, this Delphox just has to go. It's really draining me. Speaking of drain, I'm finally able to hit him with Leech Seed, so these Protects and leftovers won't do too much, even when it continues to get fully paralyzed. So now finally, it's looking like I can get some headway on the KOing it. We're on turn 47, guys, so hang in there. Ganbatte. I take out the Ekleon finally. That was an ordeal. I feel your pain, the Flower. I switch out here because that Choice Banded Braviary's Brave Bird is going to do phenomenal damage to the Flower. Fortunately for me, it will do nothing to Skarmory. Rocky Helmet, recoil damage. That victory is at... he's completely outclassed by my Metal Skarmory. So he's got this Weavile. Drill Peck does over half. Icicle Crash, I think that can make me flinch, hypothetically. It's neutral. Doesn't make me flinch, though, which is great. So I'm able to KO the Weavile before it can do anything, pretty much. Jenny comes back out, fully paralyzed. Take this double super effective stab, Drill Peck, and die, Jenny. Even though your defensive is all get out. Well, I mean, that one might not be. Like I said, this guy's just had crazy, crazy sets. Conkeldurr comes into 2 sets of spikes and dies, which is great. Now all he has left is Victory. Brave Bird, because he knows I still have my Venusaur and he's Choice Banded, as I predicted. I go for Roost here, which is good, because if I didn't, I would have been KO'd. And right there he forfeited. So, thank you, Fausch, for ending my streak of no battles. Yeah, I like this team, other than the fact that there's no one to toxic anyone. But I can paralyze people with Aurorus there, which is good, because that's something I normally can't do, and I could hypothetically burn people with Delphox there, so, you know, there's some room for working around this team. I might use it for a little while longer, because I like it. I really like the Swampert and the Aurorus, because they're pretty new. I mean, I used Aurorus on the Sun team, and that didn't go over well, but Aurorus did pretty good on this team, so I'll probably, like I said, I'll continue using it, and thank you for watching this battle to the very end. You are pretty metal.